Greetings and welcome back to Warhammer Quest. So, between last episode and this one, I've done a whole lot of leveling up, because if you have seen that episode, you would know that I had pretty much a full wipe in the last dungeon I did, and everyone except the Way Watcher was back to level 1, so yeah, that wasn't very good. But meanwhile, I have a lot more leveled up characters, a few level 3s, a few level 2s, and well, still 2 level 1s. And well, except for the Bright Wizard, I have played with all the characters by now. And the Ogre is still level 1 because, well, I wasn't really impressed with his capabilities. Perhaps he gets a lot better later on, but he wasn't actually that good. He looks tough, but he's not all that impressive, I must say. So another one that I was able to play a lot with was the Warrior Priest. He's pretty good. He's some sort of, I don't know, he can do a few functions, I suppose. He's, I guess, some sort of cleric-ish character. And he's pretty good at melee. He's quite sturdy because of his armor and all that stuff, but, well, he's not as good as dedicated melee characters like the Marauder or the Slayer or the Iron Breaker, but he holds his own, so that's good. Now, I guess we can go adventuring. Here we have a storyline quest, I suppose. Trouble with Halflings, and it's only a level 2 quest. I'm guessing this one here was level 3. So, yeah, seeing as, I don't know, if I look at the distance from the starting area, this one is a lot closer, and this one is like 3 jumps, or well, travels away, so I guess this is somewhat higher level. So over here we should have no problem, hopefully. So let's go check it out. Alright, and who do we bring? Well, I'm gonna bring the Marauder. He's pretty good. I found some nice items for him. I'm gonna bring the Grey Wizard as well. Mostly because, well, first of all, he's a healer character, and second of all, I have a hard time getting experience with him, so he needs to go on a lot of dungeons so that he actually gets some sort of level. He's pretty much gone on almost every dungeon I've been to, and still he's only level 2. So yeah, I need to bring him along a lot. So yes, what else? We will bring the Warrior Priest. That way you can see him in action, and yes, the Witch Hunter is very fun, very competent. He gets a lot of kills because of his undead slaying capabilities, and there's quite a lot of undead in the Warhammer world, especially in dungeons. But I'm not gonna bring him this time. I will bring the Shadow Warrior. I haven't played all that much with him lately, but I want to check him out yet again. Alright, and that should be it. And there we go, let's see. They are already both in the front line, that's good. And we got nothing. And we already get a choice, alright. Oh yes, and perhaps I can take a quick look at all the items that I have for my characters. So, the Marauder, he has a bunch of nice stuff. This thing I bought, I think it's pretty good. Good damage, one-handed, and plus toughness. This one I found, plus strength, but minus 1 toughness, but I guess with this one that gives plus 2 toughness, that's all fine. And I also found a bow that he is able to use, but in fact I actually had a bow that he was able to use already. I found this one a lot earlier, somewhere, I don't know, but apparently the Marauder could use this one as well, but I guess I prefer to give this one to the dedicated archers, like the Shadow Warrior or the Way Watcher. And what else? Yes, this hammer we found a long time ago, and it's pretty good. And this armor, I think I found it as well, and he actually gets one wound per turn back, which is pretty nice. Other than that, yes, I guess I found this hood for the wizard. +1 power, -1 toughness, so that means he's a little bit squishy. So I gotta watch out for that, but other than that, he's pretty good. And yes, we already did this. And as you can see, I do have quite a bit of consumables, so that's also nice. But let's continue with the dungeon. Now, which way do I go? Let's go to the bottom. Alright, and also the priest gets an ability. He has either a strong or weak, what was it again? Blessing from Sigmar, and he is able to use these skills. So Scourge of Chaos is an offensive skill. All warriors that are actually blessed by the action gain an increased hit chance, which is nice. Then you have Call of the Brave, is a increased chance of dodging blows. And there was another one, Hammer of Sigmar, which is an additional strength. So yeah, that's pretty nice. And you can cast it every turn, but depending on whether you get a weak or strong blessing, it will have a better effect. So let's just end the turn now. Alright, so we got a strong blessing. And we get attacked by 1 Night Goblin Shaman and 4 Night Goblins. So first thing I should do is use this blessing. Now, well, I'm really only fighting a few goblins, so I'm gonna go with the offensive one, the Scourge of Chaos, which gives me a better hit chance, which is very powerful actually, because that also allows me to get more dead blows, which means even more dead goblins in this case. And we got strong, so hopefully it works. Yes, there we go. So as you can see, these 3 guys were blessed with Scourge of Chaos. That means they have an increased hit chance, which is very nice. Now, of course, we cannot reach these guys. Is this the shaman? Yes, indeed. So I'm gonna move him up here. Well, I can shoot these with the Shadow Warrior. I can also hit a guy with the Shadow Warrior. So I'm gonna do this. Try and aim at the guy in the back. That didn't really work. Okay, let's do some melee attacks. Well, that didn't really have the effect that I wanted either, but let's see. Now he should be pretty good. Alright. That was easy. Now I'm gonna go after this one with the priest. Okay, that worked because he still has a shot with the bow. I guess I'm gonna aim for the squishy one. Okay, well, that didn't really go as planned, but well, it's not that bad. And I actually have 8 in Winds of Magic, so I might as well cast a Shadow Bolt on these guys. That should kill at least this one. Oh, and it missed. I didn't even know it could miss. Alright, well, that'll be it. He casts War, and yes, that's incapacitated my mage. But that's okay. For some reason he is always incapacitated. I guess he doesn't really have the right stats to defend against it, I'm not sure. So okay, now he is pinned. Oh, and he's incapacitated as well. That's not great. Let's try and kill this dude. Alright. Now we still got a shot with the bow. Okay, that didn't really work either. Now we got 1 shot left. Okay, well, yeah. Okay, what's he gonna do? Oh, and we got 6 giant bats and 1 goblin. And I seem to have gotten the initiative. But he got a reaction strike, so that at least killed one of them. Alright, so how do we do this? I guess we can start off with a blessing. And it actually worked. Amazing. Let's see if I can clean up this whole mess. Alright, that worked. Now this guy. Okay, now I still got a shot. Let's see. I'm gonna try and kill this dude. Ah, okay, that didn't work. Let's try that again, because that would free up my guy here, and I'll move him up. He's probably gonna get shot at by the archer. I'll have to wait and see. Now if I can kill the bat with the wizard. Yeah, that was a big if. And I don't have enough power. Well, I could use my reserves, but I don't really want to. Let's try this. Okay, that worked. Oh, and he doesn't have a shot because I already took it. Okay, let's continue. He got 0 power, so he cannot cast anything. Alright, and he went into Berserk. Unfortunately, he can't... Well, I guess he could if he moves. Let's move the priest over here. And he can do this. Okay. Let's cast Scourge of Chaos once again. That actually went pretty nice. So let's move him up. And let's do the same here. Let's do it like that. Okay. Now, let's try and kill this guy. Alright, that worked. Now a few hits on him. Okay, now I'm gonna try and kill him with the... Well, I can't kill him with the wizard. Let's try and kill him with the Shadow Warrior for some extra experience. Excellent. Alright, what do we get? A cracked magic orb. And potion of swiftness. And that's about it. And I was gonna say, amazingly, no one got hit during the fight, but he did. But we should have enough magic power. We got another spell here, Finger of Life. It's also a healing spell. And it's not incredibly reliable, because, well, it has a 50% chance of failing, but nothing bad happens when it fails. But the amount you heal is a lot more reliable, so yeah. Okay, let's continue. And nothing. Okay, we got a lot of power and a strong blessing. And what do we got? 8 snotlings and 2 orc boys. Alright, let's see if we can clean up this mess. If I move him up here, he might have a dead blow on pretty much everything. Let's start off with Scourge of Chaos. Ignored. Okay. Thank you, Sigmar. Actually, let's try Shadow Bolt. That might kill a few snotlings, who knows? That actually killed a few snotlings. Excellent. Now let's try and kill a few more. Ah, great. Some dead blows here. Yes, that's one. And that went incredibly well. And I still have a shot with him. Let's see first. He can move this way. So let's take a shot at this one in the back. That didn't do good damage. Alright, I guess I'm gonna hit the orc boy first. Alright, now I have him left. I can move up here and stab this guy. Well, maybe not. Okay. And let's move him up so that he isn't isolated from the rest in case we get a ambush. Alright, now let's try and get a kill with the mage. Okay, that's good. And now with the Shadow Warrior. Alright, that worked. And what do we got? An armor for the Witch Hunter. I think oh no, I used to have one, but the Witch Hunter got killed a while ago. But that's great. He will like that very much. Now let's just move on to the next room. And what do we got? Night Goblin Big Boss, Night Goblin, and basically a lot of goblins. But it's a big boss, so yeah. Wow, that's an impressive amount of hit points. This actually looks nice. All the mushrooms and all that. All the Night Goblin stuff. I wonder, does this game have fanatics in it? That would be very destructive. I don't think so, but you never know. Now, where do we move this guy? Apparently there's two archers right here. So I'd love to take those out. Because they can actually hit my guys in the back. This seems to be blocked, perhaps. That's actually good. I'm tempted to move him down here. The big boss is all the way in the back, so he might actually be blocked by his own people. I'm gonna move him right here. Now, of course... Oh, well, no. Well, I could have used Shadow Bolt, but would have used one of my reserve. I'm not sure if that's worth it. Oh, no. Let's see. Let's move him up here and take a stab at one of these guys. Alright, that worked. Now, oh, I should have used the Scourge of Chaos. You never know. Well, that worked. Now, let's try and get some dead blows going. Alright. Now, as for these guys... Oh, and he missed. Let's do that again. Alright, well, close enough. Now, I still got a shot. I think I might... Actually... I'm tempted to just leave these guys alive because they are blocking the way for the big boss. So let's just take a shot at him. Alright, at least that did something. And let's do the same here. Alright, that at least did a few bits of damage. I'm gonna move him up. And let's see what happens. Oh, he can move through. Okay, that's not good. Luckily he misses, but he has 2 attacks. And he misses again. Alright. Yes, it appears like the Marauder is not impressed at all. He's even gone into Berserk. Okay, so let's see. So I got 3 attacks. Let's get some dead blows perhaps. Oh, and I forgot to do the blessing, of course. I should have done that. There we go. Now he has Scourge of Chaos. And he has still 2 attacks. Let's see if he can do some damage here. That's 1. That's 2. That's great. Now, how do I do this? He still has 5 hit points. He has 4. I'm gonna attempt to shoot him. Alright, that almost worked. Now perhaps he can shoot him. Okay, that didn't really work. Let's see, I can move the priest in here. Let's take a stab with the mage. That almost worked. Now I can still take a stab with the shadow warrior. Alright, good. Now the priest should be able to kill this guy. Alright, good. Oh, that was it? Okay. That was fast. I didn't even see any story pop-ups this time, which is weird. The trouble with halflings. The dungeon is finally cleared of its foul denizens. A quick search and your party discovered the forlorn body of Jasper the halfling in a dark and wet corner of the chamber. Unfortunately, he looks to be long dead, but the halfling landlady did say she'd pay up anyway. Still, maybe all is not at loss. If memory serves, she sent her son searching for mushrooms. It seems the fungi in this dungeon is particularly aggressive and has already started to sprout on poor Jasper's corpse. She may get her mushrooms after all. And we get 200 gold. So I guess we go back to Vorkdorf. Oh yes, and now you also get to see the intro of this town. There's like a whole bunch of mushrooms there. Some sort of mushroom farm. Interesting. Alright. And I'm not sure if anyone leveled up. Nope. I didn't really check it out. I also don't think we found a lot to sell. We did find this, so let's give it to the witch hunter. And, well, I guess we'll put it in the place of the stake. Alright, that makes him even more badass. I guess I'll be using him next time, so that you can see. But he's very good. Alright, well, anyway, I guess I'll be ending the episode right here. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching and see you next time.